Oh, I got another bronchi. Cool, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Hi everyone. This is our second live stream as part of our podcast club.
Yes.
We just found something interesting out. England are playing Croatia at the World Cup.
Oh, great.
Who's going to win?
Croatians, definitely.
Why?
Well, I don't know. I think, where is it hosted again?
In America, Canada, and USA, Canada, and Mexico.
Well, it's warmer there, and Croatians are more used to that, so I think the English people will not win because of that.
Do you think Croatia can win the World Cup overall?
It's possible, but I don't think the chances are over like 40% or 35%.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to win. I think Bellingham will score one, Saka will score one, Kane will score one, Rice might score one. So
Yes.
4-1, I think it will be.
Good players, but yes, I hope we win. Croatians.
We'll see. Anyway, today we're talking about another country.
Oh.
Talking about Australia, because they have just started a ban where everyone under 16 in Australia can't have social media anymore.
Oh, okay.
Did you read about that?
No, I didn't.
No? So what will happen is, basically, let's have a think, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Snapchat, all of those ones will be banned, but you can still have WhatsApp. So what social media do you use?
I mostly use YouTube.
That's also banned.
Yeah, Pinterest.
I don't think that's banned.
WhatsApp. Well, yeah, I don't use like Facebook or Instagram or Reddit or X because they're mostly, I think they aren't as catered towards younger audiences. I think they are more for people over 16.
Yeah.
So that's like reasonable.
But Snapchat, TikTok?
Yeah, Snapchat I wouldn't ban it because it's something children use. But I definitely see why they would ban it, because children use it, and that makes it like a place for predators and weird people to, like
hang out.
Yeah.
And to find, yeah. Well, the other thing with Snapchat, right? Because we have a Snapchat channel for Jedna Mladost. A few things, like number one, let's have a look. First of all, you can see where everyone is. See, I can see where everyone is right now. People don't turn off their locations, right?
Yeah.
Here's me, and look, we can see where some other people are.
Yes.
So actually, and then also this tells you where they live, right? Because if you see that they're all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one thing, and obviously Snapchat has plenty of brain rot. Like cheese like slime. Like, look at this. Look at these. Look at these videos. They're just
show the camera. Oh,
cleaning the ear.
Show the camera.
I don't know if we can. I don't know if we're allowed to.
Oh,
no, I'm messing. But yeah, so that's one thing, and then it's similar with TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
But it's similar there, right? Like when you're on, do you use Snapchat?
No, I used to use it, but I stopped because I mean, it was a bit too distracting.
Yeah.
I never like stop using social media because, oh, it's too distracting. Oh, this, so that. I don't really, have that mindset.
Yeah.
But for Snapchat, it was just at a point I realized it was pointless for me. It didn't do anything. It didn't entertain me. It didn't allow me to. I can just message my friends on WhatsApp. It and the filters, yeah, they're funny and you look like a horse, but after 5 minutes, it's not
funny
that
anymore.
interesting.
Yeah. And then the other one, of course, is TikTok, right? That's like extremely popular with your generation. Again, a lot of brain rot. Yeah,
I don't use TikTok, but I would keep it because I don't think it's that bad. It definitely does cause people to lose attention spans and everything, but still I don't think it's that bad to the point where they have to ban it. I think they could keep it.
Okay.
Honestly, if you ask me.
Well, some of the reasons they put down for banning it were bullying, cyberbullying, trolling,
Yes.
inappropriate content. They actually didn't mention, maybe they did somewhere, about the distraction part of things.
Yes, yes.
So when you think about like young people, people your age in like around here and stuff, like is there a lot of cyberbullying on those channels? Because the one thing they haven't banned is WhatsApp, and actually I think that would be where a lot of cyberbullying takes place.
But it's definitely, they considered how banning WhatsApp would extremely impact how, it's probably the most used social media. Not in America and England, they use like the iMessage and whatever, but in Europe and Asia and Australia and probably Africa, it's people use it for messaging, and I think you can't say, oh, people under 16 can't message themselves.
Each other.
Yeah, each other.
Yeah.
So I think it would have a way bigger impact if they just deleted WhatsApp.
Yeah. Well, that's why they've kept it. But do you think, like, when like you're 13, right? So when I was 13, there was no social media then. I think we started having MSN Messenger, which was basically like Facebook Messenger, but that was only if I had opened my computer. If I didn't open my computer, then I couldn't get on there. So how, when you leave home, everyone that's at school or from other things is still with you in your pocket, no?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing, because if you think it's a bad thing and you don't want to like have that distraction, you don't have to. You can just leave your phone at home. And I think that it's more useful than it's harmful. So I don't see that
Okay.
a problem.
And then the other thing about TikTok is like, people just use it for watching stuff.
Yeah.
Not many people post things, right? So then the content that people are watching, what kind of stuff, when you're watching TikTok, because I know you do, because you spent 7 hours.
I don't have it.
You don't have it, but you watch other people's TikToks. What kind of videos are you watching?
Well, it's mostly like short, entertaining things. I like, fun facts and that stuff, but also I think like funny videos and memes are mostly what I watch.
Okay. And do you think, like, so I know you don't have it, but other people in your class or that how long do you think they spend watching that per day?
I don't know, but it's certainly around. It's like around 3 hours, more or less.
Okay. And don't you think that time could be better spent, like, I don't know, being outdoors, or I don't know, drawing, or animating something like you do?
Well, yes, but I think some people have their interests as, I don't know, football and let's say music, and that's their two main things. They will listen to a couple of songs and go to soccer practice or football, whatever, or just like go outside and play football and do homework. But all of those things don't take up much of a day. But I think in the gaps of going to practice, being outside, they watch they're on their phone more than the other things. So they don't like seek new hobbies. They just stay with their current ones, and they're on the phone the whole day.
Okay. What do you think I used to do when I was 13? I didn't really do too many activities. So school was like from 7:30, 8 till 3:30, and then I was at home. What do you think I did from 3:30 till 10 when I went to bed?
Well, I don't know, game night with the family, watching TV, going outside with your friends.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so every afternoon when we could, we'd go and play football.
Yeah.
For sure, till 5 or 6. Then it was dinner, and then there was normally homework, and then TV. But the difference with TV was that it was one program. We had like 5 channels. So you couldn't really turn over. You could, but there were 5 channels. And it was TV, it would last half an hour, the program, or 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on what. And that was it.
Yeah.
That was the difference. Whereas
Yeah.
now, everyone, like, do you have a TV in your living room?
Yes.
And when you're watching TV, do you watch TV or not?
Rarely. I mean, mostly like Netflix, but we recently had a glitch with the TV and lost it. But normally I'll like turn on a game show or something, or if I see a nice movie, but definitely not something I'll like say to my friends, oh, when school is over, I can't wait to watch TV.
Okay. Because yeah, that was the only thing we had then. But like I said, it was different because you're all watching it. Now, when you're in your living room, who's in your living room with you?
Like my dad.
Yeah. And then are you talking, or are you on your phones, or what's the setup now?
Well, yeah, he's on his phone, and I'm either listening to music or on my phone or watching TV. But we do like watch on YouTube. We have YouTube on TV. We watch Daily Dose of Internet. It's a compilation of cool, informative, and funny videos. And we just watch that as a family. And also, I watched a couple of shows on Netflix with my parents. We would like go, let's watch like Lupin. We watched that together, and some other things. Then I watched some shows like The Rookie and Brooklyn Nine-Nine with my mom, and it's kind of stuff like that.
That's the time. Okay, so thinking about this ban again, what do you think are the advantages of banning? Like, can you think of like 3 advantages for people your age from them introducing this ban? Because actually, there's been some people that have, some young people that have started saying like they've had their rights taken away. So, what do you think are some like, what are the advantages of the ban, and then afterwards we can talk about the disadvantages of the ban.
Yeah, I think the advantages
But
are
for you guys,
definitely like it's mostly with streaming role models. I recently watched a video which I think it was great. I don't remember who made it. I would like give credit, but it was a nice video about the state of streaming and how the streamers today are like big role models for the kids, but they're terrible role models for the kids. I saw on the banned apps, it was Twitch and Kick, which are the two ones that host the most streamers. And on Kick actually doesn't ban gambling content, and very frequently streamers will just record themselves playing and winning big and everything. Then kids will see that, they'll go on the site online, and the sites of course don't have any safety precautions because it's in their interest to bait the kids into spending money on there.
yeah,
And that's just shown because they pay the streamers to promote those sites. And on Twitch it is banned, but very other very bad things aren't. Like the streamer was doing a video, like a stream where she was riding around the city, and she just casually passes a red light, and she doesn't get a ban, anything. And think about how the children that watch that will now think, oh, she didn't get in any trouble. Wow, I can just do this when I grow up. And it's not that, it's even way worse things like, I don't know, yeah, mostly promoting gambling and breaking laws. And they will also be very obnoxious to the neighbors. It's really terrible, and banning Kick and Twitch for people under 16, I definitely think is a good move. A Twitch, a Kick, I would definitely ban, but Twitch is there's good content on there. There's some things where like people will record themselves creating a video game, and they will teach the people, the viewers, oh, you do this and you do that, and that's great. But the worst things are, also there. And so a fix would be for the CEO of Twitch to just make a little tag for not suitable for kids. But the CEO of Twitch is actually a very bad person, and he doesn't care about any of that, and he will definitely not do that. And
he wants viewers.
Yeah, so
cool. Okay, so that's one advantage. Talking about like role models and stuff, but also those role models that you're talking about, they're live streaming on Kick and Twitch, but they're also producing these short videos and putting them out to TikTok, to Instagram and stuff, no? So why not ban Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts?
Well, YouTube I would definitely not ban, because it has the long form videos, which, I mean, just think about how many times you watch a tutorial on how to do something you don't know how to fix. It's there's just so many things that you can use it for, and I think banning YouTube was a horrible idea, because YouTube Kids is the kid alternative, but YouTube Kids is filled with nursery rhymes and things like that.
Really young children. Yeah.
And I don't think anybody between the ages of 10 and 18 can find anything good on YouTube Kids. And it's, I mean, people say, oh, it's bad because brain rot is children between 13 and 18 and 12 and 11 are losing their brains. It's terrible. But I think YouTube Kids is even worse, because some of the things uploaded there, like stimulating and everything works way more on babies and toddlers and
you're right, actually. There's some stuff on there that isn't good for that group, but then there's a lot of stuff that has been made specifically for that group. But then when you think about the brain rot stuff, right, that is on YouTube Shorts, and everything's now about short videos, right? You have the Reels on Instagram, you have the TikTok videos, the stuff on Snapchat we just looked at, and then the YouTube Shorts. Like, one huge example of how brain rot is partly not a good thing, but we did have something similar but not the same, definitely not on a global basis, is the recent 6-7 stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
it was disrupting classes. Everyone would laugh all the time, and like I said, when I was growing up, there were some things we had, but never kind of, that was based on a meme ultimately in another video, right? It's all, and then it's expanded, and it's one of those things that globally it's kind of connected people, but not in a way that is actually that productive. Just 6-7, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, I think that it was started between Gen Z, which is mostly like 18-year-olds and 16 and above, and it's to, I think, 25, and it was an actual joke with a punchline, and it was funny. It had something behind it, and it actually didn't originate from a joke. People would say the words, the number 6-7, and then somebody would make that a transition into a slideshow of videos of basketball player LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7", and it was like that. And then videos started going around of a kid like 13 to 15 that just yelled 6-7 in hopes of somebody adding that like part with the basketball player, but he looked very cringe and people say corny, and basically he became a laughing stock between Gen Z people, and they just started saying 6-7, ironically making fun of him. But when Gen Alpha, people under 13 or 14, started picking up on the trend, they didn't realize it was ironic. They thought it was just, two funny numbers that are popular, and they just started saying it a lot for, you know, it's funny, and they didn't understand that it's making fun of people who say it and with a dumb face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
No, that was it. That was it. Like, the only comparison I can make, which I discussed with a friend, was there used to be an advert by one company, and it was this thing where, and then it was also in a film, which was saying like, "What's up?" And it was like, "What's up?" Like that. Yeah, maybe you've seen it, right? From Scary Movie, but before that, it was from it came. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so you know about this, which is crazy because this was like 30 years ago. And that was something that everyone did because they all saw that advert across the Atlantic, of course. I don't know on a global basis because we weren't connected then. That's like the only thing I can kind of connect it to. But at the same time, there was still, you know, when you do pick up the phone, you say, "What's up?"
Yeah.
You know, so that was the only thing I could connect it to as an example of like brain rot back in the day.
Yeah.
But now it's a different thing every month, right? There's like...
Yeah. Oh, it's insane how... it's actually people, there were two things that happened. This year, the third month was the great meme drought. Nothing funny was coming out, and every time a new meme arose, it was just way too forced and unfunny, and it was obviously trying to stop the thing. But then the meme drought itself became a meme and stopped itself. And then in October, it was the great meme hyperinflation. There was like 5 memes every day, and it's horrible because going to school and saying a meme that was just funny the last evening, people would say, "Oh no, that's way over now." And I mean, it wasn't that like bad. You wouldn't get laughed at or anything, but everybody was aware that there was just too much happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now imagine you don't have this you don't have social media as a 13-year-old. Then you'll you still have memes and stuff because you'd have WhatsApp. So I guess you wouldn't miss out on that, which is, I guess, today's popular culture, right? Yeah. Meme culture. So. Yeah. Okay, so what would you say, because you're not going to miss out on some stuff, but what would be the biggest loss if you, for example, if I said tomorrow you're banned from all of those things, what would be the biggest disadvantage for you?
Definitely YouTube, for 2 reasons. I don't use TikTok, I use YouTube Shorts for short form entertainment. So that would be like a part for me. But the other thing is, actually it's 3 things. The other thing is long form content. I like to watch it and see what YouTubers are playing my favorite games. You know, it kind of tunes me in with some things. I even watch a lot of music channels, so I know who released an album or something from a genre I don't listen, so I wouldn't normally know it. So I think that would be a loss for me. And of course, tutorials. I mean, I watched the tutorial literally like 45 minutes before going here because I was playing a game and I wanted to unlock an item. And you can only unlock it by doing a challenge, so I watched how to do it and then did it myself. And I think that would be a very big loss for me. Especially I have a computer, and on computers you run into errors a lot. I mean, before the stream we just watched the tutorial on how to fix, not watch the tutorial, but like read it, about how to fix a glitch that was happening with the camera. Yeah. So I think that would be very important for me to have, and I wouldn't want to lose it. But
to be fair, with that kind of stuff, like if I ever had a problem with my computer, I'd have to use problem-solving skills to fix it. With that glitch we had, I just needed to spend a bit more time. I knew it was going to be in the menu somewhere, but I just took a shortcut, right?
Yeah.
And the stuff you're saying with like completing a game, okay, YouTube's been around for a while now, but before, when I used to play games, if I didn't know how to complete a level, it would be talking to my friends who also had the game and asking them how did they solve it.
Yeah, but
it wasn't so accessible, and you'd spend more time trying to do it yourself before jumping online. And now I feel like some conversations, and this isn't about social media, this is the internet in general. You know, now I'm sat with my friends like, oh, what was the guy with that name? It's like, oh, let's Google it. You know, there's not that memory recall anymore. We don't need to have a memory anymore, do we?
Yeah, but I think asking your friend that also has the game can be like beneficial, but I think the gaming industry has expanded so much over the years, and there like millions of games exist now, and especially how the indie scene of gaming, games that aren't as known, are coming out. People are playing them more, and I think if I ask my friend to help me with a game that I have that's an indie game, they would probably ask me like, "Oh, what game is that?"
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah. Some of these friends, they weren't necessarily at school. They might be online friends. Like there was, you know what Slack is? There was like the old form of Slack, IRC. And in IRC, we had a group of us that would talk about the game. Like I used to play an indie game on using Steam. Somebody created it, some English dude. And there were maybe like 50 in the community at one point, and then it expanded a little bit. So we'd ask each other that kind of stuff for tips and tricks. Cool. So what overall do you think this kind of ban should happen here in Croatia? Or if, say, you imagine you were Plenković, and you had to bring in a law that banned some stuff or had to control things better because, like you said, bad role models, indecent content, gambling, illegal stuff like that.
Yeah.
What would be in your law?
I definitely think that Croatia shouldn't do this ban. Definitely because Australia has you have to send them a picture of your ID, and the UK law of I think something, I forgot what the name is, the security something. They pushed for a law that now for like entering Discord and sites like that, and gambling sites, and just like even I think they did it for sites that sell cars and stuff that just children shouldn't be on. They completely made it so you have to show your ID, and it backfired horribly by in the way that there has been a massive hacker leak that completely showed all of the IDs for Discord and those apps, and everybody's IDs were getting shown, which is sensitive information. There's literally most important stuff about you, and that would be horrible because Croatia is a small country, and the hackers from that took all the IDs, they wanted those companies to pay them money so they don't release it. And for Croatia, if a hacker saw, oh, I can make money like this, they would definitely do it. It's not like going after America, so they would send like FBI, CIA, SWAT, everything at you. It's a small country. We can't do much about that. So we would have to like give them money. It would be a horrible loss. And I definitely think something like that would or could happen. So I really don't think.
But yeah, we already have digital IDs here. That's another thing, right? In the UK, they don't have ID cards like you have here. When you have passports. Here you have digital ID, you have certificates that you use, like FINA, you have to go to there. So it does exist already, the digital ID here, but it's not enforced in the same way. Cool. And what do you think parents would say if they said they're going to put a ban in here?
I think most of them would say yes. That should happen, because parents always think about the positives of banning social media, but I definitely don't think they would think about oh, what if somebody hacks all the information, because it's sensitive information. At least I think some people would. My parents wouldn't. I don't know. My parents are pretty sensitive about information like that. Like if somebody asked them for a credit card number, they always would check. There's no way they would like actually show them. Even if all the signs were there, they would still do some digging. I think people who are more, who actually think about, oh, what am I giving to strangers, would say no. But if you don't think about that, yeah, I mean, the positives are there, and I think they would say yes.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, everyone's watching Australia now to see what the impact is. Will the tech companies sue them? That's another thing. Will people sue them? But I think something will happen because of, obviously, the challenges they say. And sometimes if parents aren't taking control of that, then they're going to take over themselves. So, cool. Okay, next time we've still got our Hollywood podcast to do. Yeah, we still got to put that together. So join us another time for our Hollywood podcast. Our next session will probably be in 2 weeks, just before Christmas.
It will probably have more people.
Yeah, and we've got interviews as well, so it won't just be us talking for half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. See you next time, guys. Ciao for now, and bye if you watched.
Bye.
Cool.
Nice.
7 views, average view duration 3 minutes.